Yeah. Running these charts, watching FOMO traders tearing their bags apart. By the top, sell the low, now they crying in the chat. Should've checked the levels, now they funds ain't coming back. Candle wicked up, now they chasing that green. Didn't check resistance, now they stuck in a dream. Market makers laughing while they feeling their shorts. Retail wrecked again, should've studied the course. Oh no, FOMO got them in a wreck position. Buying at the top, repeating the failed mission. Successful traders steady waiting for the lows. Patience be the key, that's just how the game goes. Green candles got them feeling like a crypto king. One red wick and they losing everything. Selling in a panic, market makers love it. Smart money lurking while the weak hands dump it. Charts don't lie, but emotions do. Gotta have a plan or the market wrecks you. Successful traders don't chase, we don't trip. Buying them dips while new traders just slip. Oh no, FOMO got them in a wreck position. Buying at the top, repeating the failed mission. Successful traders steady waiting for the lows. Patience be the key, that's just how the game goes. Tops ain't for buying, bottoms ain't for selling. But new traders don't learn the lesson. They see a pump and they jump all in. Next thing you know, the liquidation begins. Successful traders stacking up while they fall. Waiting on the pullback, yeah, that's the call. Smart money wins while the new traders get wrecked. Study the game, show the market respect.
Let's make this money, don't get wrecked. Every trader must show the market respect.
Trade intuition, marking key levels and keeping it real. But new traders cry thinking we steal.
You stole my chart.
That's what they say, but the levels don't change, they've been that way. Experienced traders, we see the same zone. Support and resistance, that's how it's known. Price touched once, then it touched twice. Market up clean, yeah, that's precise. Trade intuition, don't play those games. You're new to the charts and don't know how to trade. Tell me you're new without saying a word. Crying about charts, yeah, that's absurd. We see the same moves, price don't lie. Levels been there, open your eyes.
Yeah. Open your eyes.
They act like they found some secret key, like support and resistance ain't plain to see. Trade intuition, just laugh and move. Been trading for years, sticking to rules.
Right, guys, been trading for years, that's for sure. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. We show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. That stuff's just, it's too much. It really is. And on top of that, I show you the way to trade in the moment versus all these retro mentors that show you what they would have done at the moment of whatever they see, because they already know what happened. It went up or it went down. They know what happened already, so then that's how they teach you, which is ridiculous. We're gonna go over a lot of stuff today, guys, a lot of stuff. And oh, I forgot to put this in the chat. Let's go ahead and see this. Let's see here. So if you could just hype up the chat, I'm gonna post something real quick. I completely forgot. All right. One second. Almost done. Let's see here. Almost done. One more option. Okay, very good. All right, so I just put a poll in the chat, so definitely check that out. Let's go and get started, guys. Let's get started. Once again, my name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. We go live every single day, Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 4. Then, of course, we do bonus streams, and on the bonus streams, we show you, again, how to trade. We get charts, we do setups, we do everything. And this has the beginner mindset. We basically show you the foundation of trading. So let's go ahead and get started. We're looking at crypto bubbles on the daily time frame. We have IP down, Trump down, core down. Now, if you are in the group, the VIP group, we saw this one. And my alert finally went off last night, and we're in this with leverage. So I'll just kind of give you a heads up. If you are in the YouTube members, sometimes you get access to some of the videos that I do for my VIP group. The higher tier you are on the YouTube members, the more you get. Just makes sense. But let's go to the hourly time frame. On the hourly, we have green, whole bunch of green. Does this mean Bitcoin's going up? We'll find out in just a moment. How are our shorts doing? Okay, our shorts are still doing okay. They're all double digits, which is good, and all roughly around 20%. That'll work. Let's go to our fear and greed index. Let's go to crypto. Let's refresh this one more time. Let's go to the crypto 65. Are you kidding me right now? 65. Wow. That's nuts. Absolutely nuts. All right. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and look at the liquidations heat map. On the liquidations heat map, we're going to do this on the 24-hour time frame. Refresh it one more time just to see where. Let's see here. We have a whole bunch of liquidity. It's not too much. 34.36 million. Right around 96.9. That's what we're seeing. Right around 96.9. Then we have a pretty nice number at 34.36 million at 94.9. Let's go to the 12-hour time frame. This is kind of going to show us which way the direction might go. Nothing too crazy. 13, 34. I mean, it's nothing too crazy. As we come down, nothing crazy. Now, how do we know if? Because this is always the next question. Where is it going to go? Hey, we got Mr. T in the house. What's up, Mr. T? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Thank you for everybody smashing the like. Thank you for being here. For one, it is the weekend, and I appreciate you spending your time with me, and appreciate you. We got Dave P in the house. We have Crypto Candy. What's going on, my guys? What's going on? I have a new song being released right after this stream, and it's really good. It's really good. It was from a comment that was done actually yesterday. This comment was done yesterday, and the comment was, Bitcoiners get all the girls. So I thought that was kind of funny, and I said, all right, let's go ahead and make that a song. Now, there have been other songs that I've made from comments. We have BC Pork Corp saying Thugalicious. So I made that a song. And then of course we have Mr. Brumbelow himself saying, don't change that station. It's Gangster Nation. So of course I put Traders Gangster Nation. So I have those songs available on my channel. And of course, if you want more songs, then you can just go to anywhere where they're playing music. And whether it is, put this up here, Amazon Music, Pandora, anywhere there's music, just search Trading Tuition and there's a whole bunch of songs. I got Thugalicious, this is right here, Crypto Rich, Traders Gangster Nation, we just talked about that, Replay Millionaire, Market Cap Mentality, and I show you how to trade in these videos too, on these musics, or the songs. Where has the bull run gone? This is from CCM, Crypto Coin Mindset. Speaking about Crypto Coin Mindset, we're going to talk about him in a little bit. Negativity Shatters. This is more of a motivational. Everybody needs this. Better Days Ahead. This is also another motivational one. We got Username in the house. What's up, Username? Appreciate you, man, for being here. My TA, I am here. I appreciate you, man. So anywhere you can listen to music, I have a lot of music. Let the shorts hit the floor. This was another suggestion from the viewers. At the mercy of price action, I'm always talking about this top-down analysis. I literally teach you how to do top-down analysis, and these, like, you can literally jam out to these in your car. Sell out. This was a personal thing, kind of letting y'all know that I'll never sell out. And Rex City, price magnet. I'm always talking about this. We're going to talk about magnets in a moment. No emotions. This is good. I was accused of stealing the charts, so I have this song too. This is really funny. Tell me you're new without saying a word. I love it. I love it. All right, let's go on with the show. Let's see, anything else I want to talk about? I got this question asked yesterday, and this was a very important question. How do I trade? Do I use ICT? Yes. So I actually use ICT, also SMC, all these smart money concepts, inner circle trading. All it is, market structure, liquidity, order blocks, break a structure, change a character. I use all that stuff, but I show you in a very easy way without using all these terms that you have to now memorize and know what each one means. I break it down to where it's level by level, literally level by level. This was a video I did. I think I put this one on YouTube. I do a lot of videos for my VIP group, and then I'll trickle them down to the YouTube members. And I think this one, I did it for just YouTube in general. So make sure you're watching my videos. Make sure you have the notification bell on. Let's go ahead and delete all this. Let's kind of just walk through this. Wow, that was a lot. It didn't even do anything. It didn't do anything. What's going on here? Let's do this. And I believe this. Just to kind of, oh wait. Do a read. So that I do want. These I don't. Where is this? So when you hover, it'll show you where it's at. So when you hover over them, that's almost done, guys. Okay. All right, very good. So there's one more that I want to get. Rush. Okay. Oh, we got everything on the charts. So the username says, my trading method is flawless. Tracer Joe, you couldn't find a flaw in it. I doubt it. I doubt that I can find a flaw in it. Or rather, I agree that I cannot find a flaw. I greatly appreciate you guys for being here. You guys are the absolute best. Let's go. Let's go. That's right, guys. Let's go. Let's make this money. Let's make this money. All right. So we were looking at this price action. Let's zoom out. Price action has come up. Man, look at all this. From here, it would have been really nice to get a nice little retrace to about here before coming back in here and then breaking out. It doesn't have to come down, but it would have been really nice if it would have, because then it's building strength on the way up versus making this nice pump, retrace, good, healthy, nice pump, sideways action, boring, like you see come down. Didn't do it. It broke out again. This reminds me of going to the daily and looking at this, where it had a nice pump, sideways, kind of boring, lower lows, and then just all of a sudden, boom, blast off, moon mission. So let's go back to the 4-hour time frame. And what we're looking at is we're looking at this nice run up, retrace, healthy, nice run up, sideways action, not healthy. I would like to see it come down, but it went up, so it's okay. We can only do what the market gives us. Remember, the banana is the most important part of my method. I don't remember or know what that is. I'm almost afraid to ask. Yeah, almost afraid. Let's see here. Then, of course, price went up, came down. Would have been nice to come down in here, went up some more, and then now started traveling here with our trend lines. It broke out of the trend line viciously, Then it started finding support here. Now we went to a lower time frame, and I made a video again. I believe it was for my YouTube. Shaking my head. I'm an old man, dude. I don't remember stuff. And then we put this here, notified the group. I said, all right, guys, if it breaks below this, there's a pretty good chance we're going to come here, maybe bounce off of this trend line, come up, get rejected, come back down, and then just slowly, kind of like a slinky, if you all know what that is. If you know what that is, put a 1 in the chat if you know what a slinky without Googling it or researching. If you don't know what it is, you are too young, and put a 0 in the chat. So if you know what it is, a slinky, put a 1. If you don't, 0. Then I'm thinking it'll come down, kind of like a slinky. And eventually, this is the level that we really need to watch, 94,270. We've mentioned this before multiple times. When the price was down here, it needs to break this level. Now that it's above it, we're watching for this level to break. Price did break down, and then it started coming up. I notified the group last night once it started breaking down, and I made I believe a quick video, maybe like a minute video. Then it came up, and I believe I mentioned this as far as the group goes, saying that this could potentially be a bear trap, and the price might come up, find support, and then continue up, trapping all the people who are shorting, because right here is a great time to short. A safer way is down here, but this is like kind of catching the top. Hey, we got Crypto Princess in the house. Oh, I wasn't even ready. Whoa. Crypto Princess never gets old. Never gets old. I can't do it. And I did it. Crypto Princess, appreciate you for being here. Very, very smart woman. That's for sure. Very smart woman. All right. Let's see here. Username says, I'm 73. Well, you're 73 and you have an extremely amazing memory, because I'm like, I don't know, 50, 60 or something. And I can't even remember. I don't even know if I had breakfast this morning. What day is it? I don't even know. So when the price was here, we're saying that potentially when it was actually breaking, that this might, we don't know, this might be a bear trap. And what we're looking for is we need more time. We need more price action. We need more data. Price maybe come up, come down, maybe bounce here, break this level. And now this is confirmed as far as a bear trap. So here's the thing. I see a lot of YouTubers out there that talk about whether it's a pattern, a breakout, a trap, bear trap, bull trap, buy the dip, but they never say how, or they never say what confirms it, what validates when it is an actual, in this case, bear trap. What is the confirmation that you need to say that this is a bear trap? One, you need more price action. We need to come up, then down, and then a break of a newly created resistance. Now this is confirmed. Until we get that, this is a bear trap potential in the making. Potential in the making. Princess likes some good old troves. There you go. See here. You don't think I am? Not sure what you're talking about. See. Oh, you're not 73. I don't know, man. He's pretty senile. Yeah, I'm calling it out there. It's pretty senile. Let's see here. Going to the list. Still trap. Holy smokes. See here. Yes, this is very true. This is very true. Crypto Princess says, username, I know you're in the fun type of patrol. The type everybody loves. And we do. We do. We love you to death, man. You're super funny, man. Super funny. So here we go. We're thinking that this could be a confirmed trap if it breaks this level. And it comes up here and it comes down. So now, in order for this to be a confirmed trap, what we need now is for this to break this level, break this newly created resistance, come up a little bit, come down, and then now break this new resistance. And now it's confirmed. Right now, it looks like it's going to be a bear trap, and especially with this potential bearish retest. Now, how do you know this is a bearish retest? We don't know it's a bearish retest until we have more data and until it breaks this low. This is what I don't see anybody teaching this. Maybe they have this in their paid group. I don't know. But this, in order for this to be valid as a retest, bearish retest, it needs to break this level. Once it breaks this level, now this is valid, it's confirmed, and this is an official bearish retest. Right. So this is the level we're watching. So let's go and put this in white. And this is the level we're also watching right here. So we're watching these levels pretty close. And right now our shorts are doing very nice. Did I get stopped out on my, oh no. So my long is, I'm in a long that wasn't going with Bitcoin, and it was doing really nice. It likes to go up and down. And right now it's breaking levels. Ooh, I'm gonna get stopped out. It's below my VWAP and everything. All right, moving on. Man, I don't have any viewers today. Good Lord, who's streaming right now? Who in the world is streaming? Yes, I got nobody. Well, let's check it out. Let us check it out. Let's see here. Go to this. Let's go to my channel. Let's do a refresh. See who's streaming. Okay, we got Road Dog streaming. That's my buddy. I thought he finished though, but I was actually watching him. He's right here. Oh, he's still streaming. I could have sworn he was already finished. But so this is Road Dog. He's really good. So I do like Road Dog. Of course, Meet Damien. He's another really nice one. He was doing some scammy cup and handy patterns, and so just kind of give you a heads up on that. But great analysis, great thought process. Really love the dude. He's doing good things. So just kind of give you a heads up on that. Now, again, I don't have to agree with everybody's thought process, but with that being said, I do strongly recommend everybody follow all these people I'm recommending. And then you can make your own decision if you like what they're teaching or not, or maybe they're doing something different than me and it's working for you. My main goal is just for you to make money. So if you can make money with Meet Damien, do it. If you can make money with my buddy Road Dog Crypto, do it. If you can make money with CCM, Crypto Coin Mindset, do it. Now here we're talking about magnets. Let's see here, going to the list. Let's see here. Username says, Princess should interview Tracer Joe. I'm afraid she's going to ask me too many smart questions. I'm not a smart guy. I just know TA. I know TA and I know how to make money trading. But I will ruffle a lot of feathers with my trading style, because here we were talking about magnets, and I'm telling people that this, you know, there's nothing in crypto that's a magnet. Absolutely nothing. And of course I get a lot of backlash. Oh, this is a magnet. This is a magnet. No, it's not. There is nothing that's a magnet. Matter of fact, on this is last night's stream on CCM, Crypto Coin Mindset. Last night, let's just examine this since we're just kind of checking this out. So here, this was the 2 hour and 30-minute mark. This was saying, basically, you know, what are your favorite indicators and time frames? So I'm explaining this. A really nice teaching last night, right around the 2.5 hour mark. So I'm giving the explanations, and I'm saying there's no magnets, guys. Everybody talks about magnets. There are no such magnets. And then Dave Digital chimed in, a really good trader. I've never seen him trade. I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen him trade, but I know he hangs around with a lot of good traders, and he watches a lot of good traders. So I would just assume he's a good trader. And then as far as, you know, my comment as far as magnets, he says, I call BS. Point of control and VWAP are magnets. No, they're not. A magnet doesn't always attract. Sometimes it repels. We're gonna get to that thought process in a moment. So sometimes a magnet attracts and sometimes it repels. Remember that. Then I'm explaining as far as magnets and the thought process behind it. It gives you a bias to where it will go there. And then I'm explaining that, you know, this doesn't make any sense as far as, oh, it could attract it or repel it, but I've seen it multiple times go through it. And I showed I talked about examples and everything. And then Dave Digital, and you can see the timestamps. Dave Digital, you know, he mentioned, I disagree. I'm gonna lean towards Frankie Candles, which is a very successful trader, has a huge amount of followers, and makes money. And also Alexo Crypto, which again, these are two really great guys to learn from, very great guys. And they're very successful and they make a lot of money. I'm gonna lean towards Frankie Candles and Alexo Crypto's analysis, as well as their success. Okay, I would agree. These guys, they know what they're talking about, and they're very successful. Now, as far as my success, well, I don't have a lot of followers. I mean, you can see right now, you can see our viewers right now. Our view count is embarrassing. Normally, I would have stopped the show already. Yeah, I need more viewers for the alpha. And yes, I am calling what I'm doing alpha because it is 100%. I guarantee my life on what I teach. I do. And as far as Alexo Crypto and Frankie Candles, these guys are like the goats. They're good, man. They are so good. And Dave Digital is going to lean towards Frankie Candles and Alexo Crypto's analysis, as well as their success. And you don't want to follow somebody who's not successful. You really don't. However, Dave Digital, I don't believe, has seen a lot of my videos or live streams or setups or anything to not lean also towards me. So just kind of give you a heads up. Hopefully Dave Digital will, you know, come to the show. If not, invite him over. Invite him over. Of course, these are the times that I do stream. Plus I do bonus streams. Invite Dave Digital over. Now, I do call out people who do not know how to trade. And I believe Dave Digital, along with his crew, absolutely adores, oh my gosh, adores a certain person that's junk, trash, horrible for the space. And we're going to get more into that in a little bit. Then Dave Digital says a magnet, then he gives me the definition of a magnet. Thanks for that, appreciate you. So he gives me the definition of a magnet. And then he says, it's not guaranteed. It depends on where the strongest magnet is. So now you have a magnet that attracts, but it can also repel. And then there's other magnets. So now you have to see which is the strongest magnet. Okay. All right. So now I'm looking for the strongest magnet, according to Dave Digital and the people he watches. Got it. Sometimes it's at the current point of control or a higher time frame VWAP. Man, there's a lot of variables in this. So breaking it down, magnet can attract or repel. And then there's different magnets for the different time frames that can also retract or repel. And sometimes it's a different point of control. So there's multiple point of controls that can attract or repel, plus the VWAP, plus higher time frames. Are you joking me right now? Are you joking? Then let's see here. Indicators have weights. I agree. I consider the point of control about a 6. I consider the VWAP about a 6. I consider the moving averages about a 4. Nothing's above a 6. There's no 8, there's no 10, and this is from 0 to 10. So I do agree with Dave Digital. All the indicators have weights. If price leaves a value, or then enters another, if it holds the value area low, then it's likely to go to the PLC, which I'm assuming at this time acts as a attractant, a magnet. It's going to be pulled towards it, and it acts as a magnet. And then he goes on to say, it's okay, Joe, I still love you. And throughout this whole time, and these are the timestamps, so you can actually watch CCM's video and the explanation I give. And I let him know, I say, dude, like, there's not me not loving you. I love everybody here. I'm just trying to ask everybody who has listened to other people saying it's a magnet, it's a magnet, it's a magnet. Stop. Open your mind. You know, don't have blinders on. Be receptive for other thought process. Because in my mentors, I had several, all of them, matter of fact, and I had 5. All of my mentors told me that these things are magnets. And through experience, through trial and error, through losing trades, depending on these magnets that failed, I teach there are no such things as magnets. And I'm telling Dave Digital, be receptive to this new information. Don't be blinded. You know, be receptive. Just think about this. And we're gonna go more into that in a moment. Joe, you always beat the dead horse. I'm telling you right now, guys, so many people think like this. So many. And then, so now we're actually inviting Dave Digital. Hey, Dave Digital, because man, I hate typing. And then you may be able to better explain your stance on a point you're trying to make, if you can verbalize it. So we're actually encouraging Dave Digital to come on the show so that we could, and it's not I'm right, it's more of a debate. And that's the best thing about it. Same thing with Mark Dutch or username or WixWi589. If anybody disagrees with me, let's have a debate. Let's have a back and forth so that, you know, maybe I'm not seeing something that you're seeing, or maybe you're not seeing something that I'm seeing. And we can, it doesn't have to be, oh, well, I'm right and I know better. Because the very first thing anybody will say, the very first thing is this right here. This right here. Because they have been in the space longer, they have a bit larger following, they have more success, et cetera, that they can see, versus somebody who's giving information that if you have a mindset of a sponge and not so much, oh, well, this guy says this and this is what I'm only going to do. Open your mind. Think about, it's kind of like, have you ever been in a discussion with a coworker and you're telling the coworker, when you do this on the printer machine or whatever it is, you know, it can print out the front and the back. And they're like, well, the person who taught me the machine, he says print the front, then just get him, put him over, and then run it again, and it prints the back. And you're like, yes, but I'm trying to show you that you don't have to do it that way. I know you were taught that way, but if you just open your mind, you know, you hit this 2 little buttons, it'll print the front and the back. I don't know. This guy, he's the office manager, and he showed me how to do this. He's been in here for 10 plus years. He's very successful. He's always getting raises. And this is how he told me, so this is how I'm going to do it because of their success. Dude, I'm trying to show you that you can print front and back. So there you go. I see magnets in the chat. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. So we were trying to get Dave Digital on the show. And he says, oh, nope, can't do it. You know, my first guest appearance on the live is going to be from Alex O, which is amazing. And that's great. So hopefully he can get that squared away fairly soon so that we can have a discussion on magnets. There you go. That is my thought process on this. And of course, Day Digital is in the crew of people who absolutely adore and love and just, man. I heard a YouTuber today say, so this YouTuber drew a flag. How was the flag? What coin was it? We'll just say this, for example. This is not, I don't think this is what he was showing, but it was something like this. And this YouTuber, I know I'm going all over the place. This YouTuber did this. And now it wasn't this same exact thing, but he did this. And I said, ooh, man, it looks like you're following the Scammy Cup and Handy guy. And he kind of laughed. And he's like, I take it you don't like, he said his name. I don't like saying people's name. He goes, oh, you don't like that person? And I said, no. And the YouTuber said, well, I don't talk bad about anybody. If I'm going to say something, I say something nice. And that's understandable and respectable. And he says, for the people who do follow him, like, they just have to find out for themselves. And I'm thinking to myself, if I have a brother who I love, and I know that he is very aggressive towards his female companions, and they're always going to the hospital, but they never do reports or nothing like that. He always silences them or with money or whatever. And he's gonna go and date one of my friends. Would I not advise my friend who's a female, who's thinking about getting with my brother? Wouldn't I tell my friend, I don't know if you'd want to go and hang out with him or, do anything with him, because he's not good for, he's not good. And I would tell them why. Or would you rather be like the YouTubers are out there that don't want to put any bad, names out there or nothing like that? Just let them find out. It's not my place. We're built different, man. We're different. We are built different. This happens to a lot of influencers that are out there. They don't warn other people about the dangerous people that are literally preying on the new traders. For me, I would tell my friend, you don't want to be with my brother. I love my brother to death, but it's not in your best interest because of X, Y, and Z. That's who I am. Other people, they'll let them find out. Really? There's piranhas in that lake right there, or that area of water. No, I'm not gonna warn anybody. Let them find out. Really? There's a whole bunch of jellyfish, a school of jellyfish that just came in. I'm not gonna warn them, the swimmers. Let them find out. Really? Oh, that food is a choking hazard and they're putting a whole bunch in their mouth. Let them find out. Really? Not me. Not me. All right, moving on. That's enough of that rant. Joe, you did 2 hours of the rant. Good Lord. I know. But like I said, guys, I am literally here to protect you guys. Let's see here. See, username with the pimp stick. Why not a surprise? Let's see here, going on the wrist. Hello if you hear me. See, Crypto on the Rocks was a lot of fun. Yes, indeed. Dude, I love you, man. You absolutely killed it everywhere you are, man. You and Mark Dutch. Like, both of you guys, I literally look forward to seeing you guys. Now, of course, I look forward to seeing everybody because y'all are all my favorites. But Mark Dutch, extremely funny, and username, extremely funny. So, round of applause for you guys. Let's see here. Going on the list really quick. Okay, Man, if she is not the hottest actress with that red hair, good Lord. Get a round of applause for, oh my gosh. If she is not the hottest actress, oh my gosh. Let's see here. See here. Put in the list. I've seen this movie and I did like it. I saw that movie. I'll probably watch it again. I do like that movie. See here. See here. Yeah, Bruce Wayne was the best, in my opinion, Batman. Then after Bruce Wayne, it was, you know, just people that were talking with a super dumb voice. It was stupid. Just absolutely dumb. See here. Mark says, I'm a babe magnet. There you go. But I might need a reset. Not that many babes. All right, yeah. That's funny. That's funny. I just read the last part. Oh my gosh. My man. My man. If you know, you know. Let's see here. Going down the list. Here. Going down the list. Okay. On the list. You guys are great. Love you guys. Okay, almost done. The username says, Tracer Joe, what's the weirdest place or time you've checked crypto prices? I wouldn't say weirdest, but I'm always here unless I go out, you know, play some darts. So in between rounds of darts, which, yeah, it's nothing exciting. Let's see. Going to the list. Mark says, when was the last time you received a cuddle? Oh man, it's been a while. I ain't gonna lie, it's been a while. Here. Going down the list. I don't know who Blake is. Okay. Going down the list. All right, very good. All right, so we are back. We are back. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. And let's see here. We went over the magnets. We went over warning people. However, warning people, it will not make you popular. I'll let you know that right now. My crypto circle has gotten really, really small. And I appreciate you guys for being here. I really do. Because you are the real ones. You are the real ones. Because I can speak my mind and you're not, oh, well, I don't like how you always talk about this person, so I'm not going to watch you anymore. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm trying to warn people. I'm trying to warn people of a bad person. Well, I don't know. Let them find out. Oh, wrong attitude. See here. Jonah Hill's funny. I like him. See here. Going down the list. All right, Mark. Let's see here. I heard about that. And that's a shame. It's a good looking dude. Good build, everything. And man, that's a shame. For the women anyway, it's a shame. All right, here we go. Moving on. All right. Let's see here. Man, the whole thing was all about my rants. We got DJNX in the house. What's up, DJNX? Appreciate you, man, being here. Really appreciate you. Super bad. I love that movie. That's a funny movie. I mean, isn't that so true? Like, you know, high school, you know, you're trying to score some some booze and, you know, trying to, you know, go to a party and everything. Man, there was story time. No, I won't do it. Let's see here. Terrence Hill. Who's Terrence Hill? Let's see here. No, it's a shame. Like, you know, when good looking dudes, I mean, they can be lady killers, but they're over here, you know, playing with men. Like, man, like, you have a gift. You are literally a lady killer. Start, you know, slaying away. I think it's a shame. See here. Very true. I didn't realize this until the whole Diddy thing came out. I really didn't realize it. That's horrible. Absolutely horrible. Let's see here. Any questions, guys? Questions, comments, concerns, issues? I reserve 1 hour so that I can give you mentorship instead of you paying somebody 99 cents. Good Lord, I wish. And so I can help you not pay somebody, a fake guru, really, $99 an hour to give you advice, and then for them to say, well, come join my group and I'll teach you more. Here, I show you how to trade. And do I have a group? Sure. Here's my group. But you can learn here for free. Ask me questions. Ask me setups. This right here is if you want access to me almost 24/7. If you want exact prices, when to enter, when to exit, updates on your entries and everything else. We don't post 10 to 20 charts a day. We post very few. I think right now we're only in 3. And those we entered today. No, I think we were in like 5. But our longs got stopped out. We win, we lose. You know, I'm very transparent. Very transparent. All right, hold on. Let's see here. Going on the list. Leo's age cap is, he has not aged well. I haven't seen him in a while. He looks puffy now. Yeah, maybe in the last 5 years, he's gotten puffy. I'm not sure. Let's see here. I clicked on that one by accident. See here. Best comedy movies ever. Bud Spencer and Terrence Hill. Mario, what movie? What's the name of the movie? And welcome, Mario. Welcome. See here. All right, so Wick says, hey, what's up, Wick? How closely should one budget before trying to trade? Just track all the numbers or budget regularly. Okay, so if you're trying to trade, this should only be money you can afford to lose. Let's say you're gonna buy, pizza this week, and it costs like $60, which is ridiculous because that's how much it costs. Well, instead of getting pizza this week, you have $60 now that you can trade and play with. Same thing if you're going to go out with the boys, and last weekend you went out and spent $250. You just went crazy, and this weekend you're going to go again and spend another $250. Well, instead of going out with the boys this time, now get that $250, or maybe take $150 out. We have to set our priorities. Again, none of this is financial advice. And then you still have fun for $100, and then you have that $150 to trade. So in essence, this should only be money you can afford to lose. Everybody says that, but it's true though, because if you need this money to pay your rent, your light, your mortgage, your car payment, to pay for your vacation, to buy the diamond ring or whatever, you have added stress to win these trades. So don't do it. Let's see here. And then when you trade, it's very boring, very boring. So it takes money to make money. It's as simple as that. It takes money to make money. If you're trading with $100 in your portfolio, you can only risk, or rather should risk, potentially, not financial advice, 1%. So this means you can only risk $1 per trade. Doesn't mean you're trading with $1. It means you're risking $1. So with that being said, it depends on where your stop loss is at. Here's your stop loss. it depends on how much money you can put into the trade so that your stop loss is only losing you $1. Very boring doing this. It takes a lot of time to build your account because, well, you're starting with $100. Now, if you're starting with 10,000, well, now this goes to 100 if my math is correct. If it isn't, let me know. So now you can risk $100. So now per trade, hopefully it's always, try to do at least a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, maybe even a 3-to-1. Now you're willing to gain $300 while risking 100. And you can lose, because this is 1%, you can lose a whole bunch of trades before you lose your entire account. But that's what I would do. And then every paycheck or every month, whenever you can afford to put money in without taking money out, whenever you can afford it, whether it's $25, $50, $1,000, whatever it is, depending on your financial status or financial job or whatever it is, then you can afford to put $50 a paycheck or $500 or whatever it is. And then you just add that to your balance, and now you can adjust your amount you can lose, but it's only 1%. It's very boring. Takes a long time to build up your money. And that's why these traders that are trading with 10,000, 100,000, well, they're making some money. They're also losing some money, but they're making some nice money. All right, moving on. See here, Trader Joe, if you could only trade one coin for the rest of your life, which would it be and why? I would have to say Bitcoin, because that's the one who's going to stay. You could say VRA, ETH, SUI, you can say all these other coins, but are they going to be around for 10, 20, 50 years? Don't know. Bitcoin, extremely high chance. Great question. See here. Mark Dutch says, geesh, Joe, they're American movie legends. I don't know names. I know Scarlett Johansson, though. Man, she a hottie. See, Mario says, you can watch any of them. They are top comedian classics. I got to see what the names were again. Okay, I see it right here. So let me go ahead and do a screenshot, and thank you, Mario, for that. Let's bring up this again. Let's do our screenshots here. Good. I will check that out. Let's see here. Going down the list. Okay. I think they made about 10 movies. Really? Here. Username says, I go in all the time when I trade. Go big or go broke. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. All right, Baba Yas. What's up, Baba Yas? What's going on? I love saying your name, dude. Baba Yas says, Tau, which is mid tensor, 4 hour and daily. We will definitely check that out, my friend. Appreciate you greatly. Appreciate you. James says, what's up, fam? Looks like I missed out again. You're all good, brother. Okay, we got some movie names here. Thank you, Mario. Boom. Love it. See here. Very nice, thank you. Okay. As a kid, I rented their VHS. I remember going to Blockbuster and getting a VHS. And then my brother bought a DVD player, and he spent, I don't know, like $300-400 on it. And I said, man, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna VHS. And sure enough, I remember going to Blockbuster, and they would have the side-by-side comparison. Y'all remember that, where it showed VHS and the DVD, and the DVD was so clear. And I finally bought a DVD player when they went down to $100. I finally did. And then I bought it, and then like a year, maybe 2 years later, they were like $20. I was like, seriously? I just had to wait another year, and it would have been like $20 to hear. Watch out, we are mad. Who finds a friend finds a treasure all the way, boys. On the ears. Watch out, we are mad. So I'm thinking that's a movie. Yes. The Block Sire, yes, for life. Here. Here. Hey, Diggity, what's up, my man? I'm an hour late. It's all good, brother. Here. Basically, the first 40 minutes was just me ranting about stuff not being magnets and how on the stream for CCM, Dave Digital was saying that they are magnets, and he listens to Frankie Candles and Alisto Crypto. He's going to continue listening to them because, well, they're successful, and I agree 100%. You know, follow people who are successful. I would recommend, and let him know too, that he should watch me as well to see if I'm successful. There's a thought. But yeah, we went over all this. Oh yeah. But Dave Digital, he's in the crew with people who follow certain other people. And he may not like my style of telling the truth, but it's okay. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make people money. I mean, that's the truth. I'm not here to make friends. Hopefully we make friends along the way, that you know I'm a good person, somebody who's trying not to bamboozle you or, you know, elevate and talk about a person who is bamboozling people. That speaks about my ethics, morals, integrity. And we went over a story in reference to my brother. If he wasn't so nice to females and I had a friend, would I let her talk to him, my brother? Even though I love him, I'd say no. And I would warn her because I know what he will do. While others will stand by their side and say, well, they'll find out. That's not the way to do it. My mama raised me right. Ooh, that's what all about. I'm just saying I have morals, ethics, integrity. That's all I'm saying. And some people, they don't see it as that, but that's what I see. If I see something wrong, I will let you know. Here, go into the list. Go into the list. Let's see here. Mark says, K Diggity blocked me? Uh-oh. What's going on? Here. Pimp Kane. Oh, yeah. That's fine. Here. Okay, here we go. Username says, Trader Joe, if you could have a beer with any crypto founder, past or present, who would you pick? What's the first question you would ask? Well, it would have to be Bitcoin. It would have to be Bitcoin. And the question I would ask is, was it your idea or somebody else's, maybe like a team, to where you decided to be anonymous? Because in my opinion, that was the smartest thing that that person or people could have done. Because I don't know if you know this, but there's a lot of rumors out there that there could have been, and there was, gasless vehicles or vehicles that used alternatives than gas, petrol, oil, whatever. And they're no longer around. They mysteriously vanished. Mysteriously. Same thing with electricity, that it could be for free. And they mysteriously vanished. So I'm 1,000,000% positive. Now, if I vanish, I didn't go anywhere. Just know that somebody took me out. Somebody took me out. But just know that if I'm 1,000,000% positive that if Satoshi would reveal himself at the time of the release of Bitcoin, he would not have been around a year later. I guarantee it. And then more than likely the success of Bitcoin may have failed. That's what I think. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. Just type in agree or disagree. Let's see here. If you could grow a beard. Really? We're gonna go there? We're gonna go there? Man, I've been doing No Shave November since 86. You can kind of see it coming in. Kind of. No Shave November since 86. Let's see here. If you grow a beard, Bud Sprucer could be your twin. Really? I don't know who that it is. See here. See here. See here. Going down the list. And we're going to get to a Tao in just a moment. Mario says, Bitcoin is king, not crackable, rare, limited. You only go up. as it can't be made more of. Yep. 100%. 100%. Mario knows. Okay, going in the list. Going in the list. Hey, we got Porky Flounders in the house. What's up, Porky? Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you. Of course, we do watch Porky as well. Porky is, I was watching, so of course I watch Road Dog Crypto. Meet Damien, he had a stream earlier today. CCM, Crypto Coin Mindset. And let's pull up Porky. So Porky, he goes live. Same thing with Blocky Crypto. But I try to give shout outs whenever people come in. So this is Porky's channel. So definitely check him out. Good dude. And I really liked right off the bat when he says, you know, he's in it to make money. And I'm right there with you, man. I'm in it to make money too. So there you go. Let's see here. Going to the list. See here. K Diggity says, you got to be careful with magnet theory. I agree, Joe. Million ways to skin a cat in trading. Yes. So back to this, and I know I kind of went off track. We covered as far as magnets, where sometimes they could attract, sometimes they can repel. Then on top of that, there was a definition of a magnet, thanks, but I don't need a definition. Then they're saying that there's a point of control magnet. Then also you have maybe the higher time frame VWAPs. So now you have multiple areas of magnets that could either attract or repel. Then you have the indicators, they have different weights, which this part I agree, we talked about that a little earlier. Then goes on to say that he's going to not so much listen to my understanding of and why I don't think there's any magnets, but then he goes on to say that he's going to listen to Frankie and Alexo Crypto because, well, they're successful. And I agree 100%. The only thing that I would ask is don't be blinded. Don't have your blinders on. Be like a sponge and absorb additional information that you can investigate. Now, all this stuff that we just mentioned, let's kind of evaluate this. Let's say we have a point of control right here. Let's make it red. Here's our point of control. Now let's say we have our anchored VWAP or a VWAP, and the VWAP is right here. Now let's say we have a higher time frame. We have a higher time frame. Oh, that's not going to be that. We have a higher time frame point of control. So we'll do point of control here as well. And just for giggles, let's say we have another, let's say we have a moving average. Why not? And let's say this is our 21-day moving average. Where's our price action? Well, our price action is going to be in blue, so we don't get confused. And we have our price action kind of doing this number and doing this number, and whatever time frame you want. Let's just say a 4-hour time frame. Now, according to Dave Digital's understanding from Frankie Candles and Alex O and whoever else he listens to, it can attract or repel depending on the time frame. It can also be higher time frames, the VWAP, the point of control, different points of control. So there's a whole bunch of variables here. So according to Dave Digital, and I think he knows how to trade. I don't know. I know he follows other people that know how to trade, especially Alex O Crypto and Frankie Candles. I think they're amazing. But with that being said, I'm sorry, I don't mean to say but. I mean to say in addition to that thought process, because I'm not saying that theirs isn't true, but man, there's that but again. In addition to that thought process, I would be very confused if I went with that reasoning that was just explained to me, that this price action could either be attracted to or repel from. I would also be confused as far as my point of control. Let's say this is the lower time frame point of control. It may be attracted to, or it may be resistance or rejected from, or our VWAP, it may be attracted to or repel from, or our larger time frame point of control, it may be attracted to the VWAP. Awesome. Now it's rejected or repelling now, and then now it is attracted towards this one. Either way it goes, you're right. Price went up. I told you it was attracted to it, and now it's getting repelled from it. Here's our bounce. Comes down. I told you it was attracted to this, and then it got repelled from it. And here's our larger time frame. It got attracted, and then it was attracted to this one, but then it repelled it. What? How confusing is that? Would you rather learn that or this? Level by level. If it breaks this level, we're looking for this. If it comes down, it comes up, gets a bearish retest. This is not confirmed until it breaks this level. Now it's valid. Do you see how clear my definition is? Do you see how there is zero ways that you can misinterpret this thought process? If it breaks this level, this is now confirmed. Could it come up? Sure. It can do whatever it wants. I make trading extremely easy. I don't double talk. I don't say, well, it could do this, but then it could do this, and it could either attract it or repel it. No. How do you trade that way? I don't know. I don't know how you trade that way. Here, broke this level. Okay, this is now resistance. It was support, support, support. It broke it. Now it's resistance. Came up here. It's resistance. Bearish retest, possible. Comes down, breaks above. If it breaks above this and goes up, comes down, goes up, breaks this level. Now this bear trap is confirmed. If it comes down, now it crosses this, the bearish retest is confirmed. There is zero chance you could misinterpret my thought process. Zero. However, if I'm trying to study this, it's either support or it's either attractant or repellent. But then you have the higher time frames, and it can either be attractant or repellent. But then it can come up here. Are you kidding me? Are you trading this way? Man, I hope you're winning. I hope you're winning. For the love of God, I hope you're winning. Make it simple. Support, resistance. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't like snakes either. Let's see here. Hey Diggity, our username says, Diggity, I disagree. My trading method is flawless. 100% hit rates. Hey Diggity says, I will pay you $100 per hour and you can keep your clothes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There you go. Maybe I should start reading these before I post them up here. Tracer Joe, if your trading portfolio was a musical playlist, what genre or music would it be? Perfect. It's going to be my favorite song, ultimate favorite song. This is my motto. This is my motto. Tool, sober. Now the words in Tool sober, for those of you who know it, it says basically, don't trust me. Because if you trust me, I will chew you up and I'll spit you out. Don't trust me. Now to put a twist on that, verify. Verify what I do. Is it going to help you? But never trust me. Because there are a lot of people out there that you trust them You give them money, and then you realize they're not what you thought they were. And then what do? They spit you out, and now you're finding another group to join or another mentor. For me, this is why I show you everything without saying you have to join my group in order to learn. No, I teach you. And then if you want, this is not me selling you anything. This is me offering it to you. If you want access to me almost 24/7, exact entries to where everything's super clear, there's zero chance that you could misinterpret my setups. Zero. If you want that, you join the group. If you can't afford it, if you don't want it, or if you're still testing me out, join me every single day. Ask me questions, ask me for setups, and we're gonna get to Tao right now, because man, forever. And we'll make money. We will make money together. Matter of fact, this one right here, this was a setup that was done yesterday here on YouTube. Somebody requested BMT. We had our alert. The alert went off. I updated my group as soon as it went off, because this is all I do, guys. Literally, this is all I do. The alert went off. I posted in the group, hey, the alert went off. I'm going to check the chart. And then like a minute later, I'm setting up the coin right now. I recommend entering because it's a very small market cap, 46 million market cap. It can move very fast. Enter now. I'm working on the chart. Then I go into the setup group and I post right away. Here's our stop loss. Here's our entry. And then I posted it. And then I updated it with all our targets and everything else. And this thing just absolutely rocked. Now, granted, I informed the group, more than likely no leverage, but for myself, I'm gonna put leverage, and killed it. And then we went to the 5-minute time frame and we saw this, and I updated the group. Move up your stop loss right here. I think it might come down to about here and bounce. I'm gonna enter a short, and I let them know. And then sure enough, I didn't post this short, and I'm very, very honest with y'all. I didn't post this short, but I told them, I said, my goal is to teach you how to trade so that if I say the price, I'm thinking it's going to come down before going up, well, then you can possibly short it and then wait for the call for the long, or you can enter the short. And then I also made, I believe, an audio and a text saying, if you would like for me to give you the short setup, let me know and I'll set it up for you. Everybody in there knows how to trade because they've been with me for a while. And that's the part that I absolutely love. They continue to stay with me. The retention rate in my group is it's through the freaking roof. Through the freaking roof. How many times have you been in groups where you go in there, it's like, man, this is not what I thought, and you leave the group? My retention rate is literally like record breaking because I'm showing you how to trade. I'm showing you that I'm in the charts all day long. My alerts go on, boom. Here. And what you're doing is you're managing your time. You're leveraging your time. I post, hey, going short now. I think it was like 200 something percent. Awesome. Then we tried to long it here, and then it started coming. I said, you know what, close the trade. I don't like it. Then we re-entered. I think when it broke this, we re-entered. We got a stop loss, and right now we're in the trade. There you go. That's for you. Could we get sold out? Sure. Low market cap coin, it can move very fast up or down. So give you a heads up. But this was a setup from YouTube. And I gave you all the setup. Set your alert here. Once the alert goes off, this is what you want to do. And you would have killed it. If you're in the group, you definitely killed it. Now, the best part about the group is I don't post 10, 20 charts a day. I don't do that because that only wrecks the members. I post very few. And the ones that we do post, well, usually they're ready to go. We do lose though. We do lose. All right, moving on. See here. Let's see. Going down the list. Username says, I saw Bedell. My sworn, oh my gosh, my sworn nemesis is calling me a bridge troll. That's funny. See here, going down the list. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, Porky. Here. Mark says, amazing, 11 p.m. over here, but Joe keeps me awake. There you go, my friend. Best way to stay awake is watching Joe. Thank you, Porky. Appreciate you, man. Got to catch up on this chat. Jeez. Let's see here. I come here for the story time, by the way. Yeah. What's this crypto stuff? That's funny. I love doing story time, and it's funny too. So I'll do story time. I was like, man, if you want me to stop, let me know. Like, oh no, we love story time. See here, go on the list. Mario says it's all about volume, liquidity, 100%, man. You've been trading for a while. To make money, one needs to buy or sell. Market will go up in the opposite direction. Dude, this is what I preach all freaking day. Yes. Create liquidity so you can go back. That's what I'm saying. And I actually ask traders too, like, because they'll talk about, you know, we have liquidity up here and we have liquidity down here. I was like, all right, you know, but is there liquidity anywhere else? Well, is it? But what I'm trying to get them to say is, as the price comes down, you are like, this is all liquidity being built up. Then here's our little demand zone, supply zone, depending on which way you're going. And then it just keeps on going. And then eventually the market makers will eat up all this. They don't have to, but there's an extremely high chance. But this is what I try to do. And what I do when I ask questions, I see, and what I recommend for everybody here who knows how to trade, ask me questions. Test me to see if I know what I'm talking about. And I encourage this for everybody. You know, if you're new, ask me questions. If you're experienced and these are difficult questions, ask me those questions. See if I know what I'm talking about. See if I'm just, you know, trying to blow smoke up your butt. See if I'm just trying to scam you. Test me. Nobody else out here is saying those words. Test me. All right, moving on. But yeah, Mario, you have been in the game for a while. You know what you're talking about. But yeah, I talk about that all the time, man. Talk about that all the time. Let's see here. Go on the list. Okay. See here. See, why can't we not be sober? Just want to start things over. That's right. I love that song, man. I love that song so much. Oh, I love that song. Such a good song, yeah. See here. Putting on the list. See here. Mark says, what you eating tonight, Joe? I'm having kebab tonight. Actually, I have some rotisserie chicken and rice. Had that last night. I'm having that again. Very delicious. See here. Had a late lunch. Now I'm starving. Yeah, I haven't had breakfast yet, man. 35. Jeez. Hey, we got Road Dog in the house. What's up, Road Dog? We've been talking about you quite a bit today. But here's my buddy, Road Dog. For, of course, those of you all don't know, this guy is one of my buddies. He has music too. He actually got me into creating music. And I have a release that just got released a few minutes ago. And I strongly recommend y'all check it out. I have a lot of songs that I have on Spotify or anywhere else you can hear music. Same thing with Road Dog. You know, just ask whether it's Alexa or Amazon Music or wherever it's at, Spotify, Road Dog. I forget how you, yeah, Road Dog or Road Dog Crypto. I think it's just Road Dog. And you can listen to his music. Same thing with mine, Trade Intuition. Here I have Chart Thief, when I got accused of stealing a chart. Very funny video, song. No Emotions. This is, all these songs I have, they teach you. These newer songs, Thugalicious, is very funny. It's about a gold digger. And then I have a new song that hopefully is released already. And I don't see it here yet, but more than likely in the next hour or two, it'd be on here. And see here, which AI music do you use? It's called Sono, S-U-N-O. It's Sono. But what I do is I get the song and I work on it for like 2, maybe 3 hours so that it fits and everything matches. But man, it's so funny. It's so great. See here, going on the list. But yeah, so Road Dog has songs here as well. And all you gotta do is search Road Dog. Or, you know, tell Alexa to play that. And same thing. Alexa, play songs by Trade Intuition. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. She gets mad at me sometimes. Oh, she played it. All right, moving on. See here. I'm a chart saver, not a chart stealer. There you go. There you go. All right. So we've been talking about Road Dog quite a bit, but did I put your stuff in here? Oh yeah, I need it. Okay. Let's see here. What else? Oh yeah, finally the chart. Joe, get on with it. What's this one? So this was, oops. This is a chart setup that I put for my VIP group, but I had saved it on the YouTube layout instead of my crypto layout. So this, when my alert went off last night, I told my group, here's an aggressive entry. A safer entry is the break of this. We enter here, potential, come up, come down. And then when it comes up again, if it comes up, no, we don't know. Then we would buy on the rollover, still aggressive. Here we entered, price came down, price came up. Here is our decision point. So this is actually our rollover, but I mean, it's right next to this. So we just wait. We break this, we enter here, targets, stop loss. Bingo bango, guys, bingo bango. This is a benefit of being here on the live streams. I give you sometimes by accident, wink, wink. Joe, you didn't even wink. Sometimes I give you setups. Could this make you money? Sure, why not? Now, would I enter right now? I mean, you could enter a little bit now, knowing that the price might go up to maybe here now, before coming down. So you enter a little here. Now, if it reverses and it goes like this, well then, hopefully we get rejected here. If not, if we come up, the price action reversed, and now we're turning bullish again. But right now, this is something that I had mentioned. Joe, can you please get on with the freaking show? I know. Let's go right here. So this is something that I had mentioned to the VIP group for sure, but also to the YouTube members right here. Possible dump. I did this yesterday. Possible dump with the explanation of why I think, what might happen. This right here was the warning of Bitcoin potentially coming down. And of course, these are shorts that we look at. All right, moving on. Let us look at Tau finally. Tau. If y'all have any questions, guys, let me know. If you have any charts you want me to do, let me know. Everything's going to be fast now. Everything's going to be fast. See, Joe's new song just got premiered. Yes. Here. Oh, no, I tell you what, that's going to be the end of it. And so no more requests. Let's see here. Let's see, you're going to the list really quick. Let me know who's in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you're here. Put a 1 in the chat. Is Libra chart looking bullish yet, Joe? Let's look at Libra as well. Let me know if you are still here. Put a 1 in the chat. If you're still here. Here, going to the list. We're going to do CAS as well. And these are all going to be fast. Okay. Let's see here. 5 years and counting. Trading is what I do for a living. I can tell, my friend. You're a beast. Do you have a YouTube? Do you have a YouTube? If you do, let me see. I'm sure you do. Oh, you don't have a YouTube. It's a Greek god, if this is him. If this is his photo. He's a Greek god. You should start a YouTube, man. Because you know what you're talking about. Mr. T's in the house. We got it all set. Username, Sin, K Diggity. Okay, very good. But yeah, like you can tell, like I can tell right away, you know what you're talking about. And Mario, you're spot on, man. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this. Let's go to the daily. Let's see what we're looking at. Prices here, we're thinking it's gonna come down. It didn't. So let's go ahead and delete all this. 12 drawings, get out of here. On the daily, looking at Tau, it's coming up. I would like to see it pull back. It's come up quite a bit. So magnet tool on. Let's go and take this off. And let's go from here to here. I would like to see it pull back to about here, right around 326. And this is what I would like to see. Minimum here, but I would like to see this. That's what I would like to see. Does it mean this is going to happen? No, but it would be stronger for the move of this. It did an amazing move once it broke this level. This is why I trade level by level. Joe, don't you see the inverse head and shoulders? We got a shoulder, head, shoulder, neckline. I guess. I mean, if you squint your eyes really tight and you shake your head really fast and you spin it around your chair until you get super dizzy, and then you look at the chart and you're like, whoa, yeah, hey, I see it. Level by level, my friends. Joe, don't you see the cup and handle? The infamous cup and handle? No, I see a level right here. Stop making up patterns. Stop forcing them. You don't have to force them. You don't have to do it. That's right, Sin. Sin knows that is the emoji for patterns. That's the glasses guy just looking patterns. Forcing them. Don't force it. See here? Very good. Thank you guys for smashing the likes. You guys are the best. Let's see here. Who else is here? Put a one in the chat if you're here. Let's see here. So once it broke this level, very nice. Let's see here. And I kind of don't like this, just like just steps, because it's all resistance. We have resistance here, then right above it we have resistance. So this would create our zone. So let's do our zone, and I'm always doing the candle body closes, and I didn't try to go too fast. Okay, then we have our zone or a level right here. We have a level right here. It's on the daily time frames. I'm using the candle body closes. Okay, let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Okay, this looks bearish. We can see that we have a trend line. So what I like using is I like using the ray tool, which is right here, and the magnet tool. The ray tool, if you notice, it kind of highlights very dimly over here, but this is the ray tool. So I'm going to go from this wick to this. That way there's no manipulation on my part. This is what it is. I'm also going to do another one, and these are very subjective. I'm going to go from here to here to this candle body close. So here was the wick. Well, I tell you what, so that it's even more accurate. This wick to this wick, because this one I'm trying to make it snap. So here's a wick to a wick, here's a wick to a wick, and it's breaking this level potentially. So does this constitute a downtrend? No. But Joe, it's breaking the trend line. Okay. What we have to do is we have to look for a pivot point. So here, a lot of noise. I need to go to a higher time frame. I need to go to a higher time frame. I need to go to a higher time frame. What are you doing, Joe? I'm looking for a pivot, and I don't see a pivot. I need to see a pivot here, and I don't see it. All these are just these pivots right here. So I have to go back to the 4-hour time frame, and the only thing I'm going to get are these pivots. Now, the true way is the candle wicks. I use candle bodies, and then I create a zone with the wick. So in order for us to be bearish on this, according to market structure, we would have to break this level. This is our level for us to break in order for us to be bearish. Right now, if it travels anywhere from this level to this level, it's still bullish because of higher highs and higher lows. This is the low, this is the strong low that we cannot break. If we break this low, then we break this uptrend, and now this may be the potential transition to the downtrend. So I will tell you, Mario, right now, I can absolutely scream from the top of my lungs. I absolutely value your thought process because you know stuff. Not saying that others don't, but this, you know, I'm just from what I've seen. Now, I don't know what you wrote, but I'm going to put it on the screen right now. I don't know what you wrote. Let's see here. Patterns only exist on the charts to create liquidity. Very true. Who makes the patterns? Market makers. The market. So I'm not a foil hat wearer, But my theory is initially from day one, the people who taught traders how to trade were the market makers. The market makers are the only ones, in my opinion, who would benefit from us traders trading based off of what market makers are doing. So if there is an inverse head and shoulders, more than likely the market makers made it or persuaded the price action to move that way so that we, retail, can see this and be like, oh, there's an inverse head and shoulders. It just broke out. Let me buy. And they are literally creating it. So the only ones that benefit, well, I wouldn't say the only ones, the major beneficials, benefiters of patterns are market makers who actually create it. Because what's going on is we enter the trades and they know we're going to enter the trades because we were taught by our mentors who were taught by their mentors who were taught, and it just goes on and on and on. They don't ask questions. They just, oh, okay, it's a magnet. No, it's not. With that being said, you're so spot on, man. The big institutions and banks do not use traders. They use quant science and mathematicians to create the algos to create liquidity. Boom, mic drop. Mic drop. So I have a question for you, Mario. Based off, for starters, how many times have you visited my live stream? So, but do it in a complete sentence. How many times have you visited my live streams? I would like to know that. Let's see here, going on the list, Okay, that one, yes, two. So this is a question for Mario. How long have you been in the, or how long have you seen me on the live streams? Now here, this is what I call a liquidity grab or a potential area of a bounce. Price could come here and bounce up. So even though there are traders that say, oh, it broke the trend line, this is where they get trapped. Because what could happen is price could come down here and then possibly do something like this. And now make a higher high, trapping these traders who went short. Now there's several levels here. Mario says, second time, buddy. First time was last week. Awesome. Now, Mario, even though I pretty much elevated you as far as your skills and everything else without having a bias, because I've done, just talked very highly about you. How would you rate my thought process? Do you think I'm trying to scam people? And be honest, I don't ban people or anything like that. Do you think I'm trying to scam people? Do you think I'm trying to blow smoke people's butt? Do you think my trading style is okay, good, it could work, horrible? Do you think everything that I'm teaching as far as magnets and moving averages and just everything, is it up to par to your standards? I can already tell based off of the information you've provided, you know what you're talking about. So I would like to get that feedback from you, and do not feel pressured. Be very honest. No, I don't like how you do this or that. Awesome. Because I will very easily ask you, because I'm a humble guy. I'm like a sponge. I want to learn. If there's something that I'm doing wrong or something you don't agree with, let me know. I would love to, pick your brain. But give me feedback on my thought process, because to me it's different from what everybody else is teaching out there, because all of them, they're either reading books or getting somebody else's mentorship, and they're just regurgitating what they learned versus using actual experience. All that stuff that they teach, man, sure, it works great in a full-fledged bull market when everything is going up, but to actually know how to trade, you need experience. And that's what I teach, is I teach the experience. All right, moving on. Let's see here. So the first, now you could start shorting if you wanted to, the break of this level. It's going to be a higher risk, but again, you're entering a little bit sooner. And once the candle breaks, I would say 4-hour candle breaks underneath here, yellow is always higher risk for my circles. You could enter this And then let's see here. But see, where's my line? Okay, so there's my line. Didn't I? Oh, I didn't draw a line. It's like, where'd my line? Where'd my line go? So here we go. This is we'll do this one in blue. So this is the main one, and this is our zone. So once we pass this zone, this would be a safer entry for a short. Could you enter right now? Sure. You know, especially if the market is not doing great and everything else. Could you? Sure. Just know that you have a higher likelihood of it potentially reversing on you, either on the 382 or 0.5. And how do I know that's there? Because we drew this out earlier. This blue line 0.38%, this one 50%. So it could reverse. All right, moving on. No, excuse me. No water. Okay. So that was the first one. Joe, you said it was going to be fast. I know. Next one is LIBRA. Let's go to Mexico. Libra. Did they change? I don't think it's this one. We'll do this one. Coinex. It's probably this one. Oh, here we go. Libra. Let's go Mexico. Nope, don't like it. Is this the coin you were wanting? Let me know. See, Mario says, oh, which is. Let's see here. Mario says, trading, on my view, is a very personal thing. I agree 100% because you have risky traders, you have aggressive traders, you have traders that can be looking at the charts all day. You have traders that can only spend an hour, if that. So there's a variety of people, and that's what I literally cater to everybody in my group. And but yes, I 100% agree. And no one needs endless hours of charting if one really wants to make it one day. See, and no one needs endless hours of charting if one really wants to make it one day. Endless hours, as long as you get good mentorship and it's not a whole bunch of double talk, because the double talk will increase your times, because now you're like, well, I don't understand. I agree with this too. You don't need to spend hours and hours, you know, learning if you have a good mentor. And those are extremely hard to come by because everybody wants your money. Everybody. I like your way of presenting your trading logic, as it is very clear. Thank you. And with it being clear, this means one, I understand it, and two, I use it. If I didn't understand what I'm trying to teach, because I maybe heard it somewhere else or whatever, I would be fumbling all day long, and I would be double talking, and I would be flipping and flopping and you know, doing whatever, and that's not who you want to follow. You want to follow somebody who's been doing this and understands what they're doing and knows what to look for. But I haven't gotten a response on this. Is this the one that you're looking for? If so, it's trash. I wouldn't get it. Now, one thing with me, I call out coins that are trash. Some people don't like it, but again, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make you money. Could we chart this out? Sure, it's a waste of time. Could you put in $50 now and hold it for 6 months and, you know, 10x, 100x, 1,000 million x your money? Sure, why not? It's crypto. Would I put $2 into it? Nah. If you gave me $2, I'd buy a lottery ticket. I actually have a Libra miner, a mini ASIC miner, but I don't have it plugged in. But it's trash. Baba Yas. All right, so let's do Cass. Cass is the last one, and I greatly appreciate each and every one of you that are here. Of course, we do this every single day, Monday through Friday. P. Yeah, we're going to put dots P and Blofin. And of course, Saturday and Sunday at 4. Normally, this is a 1-hour show, but if we start rolling, man, we start rolling. My goal is to make you money. And my objective is for you to get in my group. Now, you don't have to get into my group to learn. If you want access to me, you join my group. I mean, it's that simple. But before doing so, and it's funny too, I actually had somebody say, Joe, can I try out your group, you know, like a trial for like 7 days or whatever? And I said, seriously? Obviously, you're not watching my YouTube channel, because I am literally giving you setups. I'm giving you all of my secret sauce. There is nothing that I have in the group that I don't give you here. I'm not like everybody else who wants your money so you can join the group and then you figure out what's in the group. You are literally finding out what's in the group with me talking to you right now. The benefit is you have access to me. You have access to my community. You have access to extremely talented admins. Oh my gosh. And then not only that, but all the members who have been learning from me for a very long time. And we have an extremely high retention rate, extremely high. Shoot, man, I want to say almost 100%. That's phenomenal. The other group I was in, the retention was not great by a lot. And that's why he had to keep on like recruiting people to come in. And that's why they would always, you know, we made 50% this one, we made 80%, 2 hours in the trade, but they showing 8 coins that took off. But what about the other 60 that didn't? They are literally wrecking their members so they can acquire new members. It's a numbers game, guys. It literally is a numbers game. I fell for it too. Don't feel bad. I fell for it too. But what we do is we post very few charts. My job is not to wreck you. My job is to tell other people, and I've had a lot of referrals. My job is for you to tell people about the group, and then they join. And that's how we all succeed. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Mario says, let's see here. Mario says, we can teach the concept. We can present our own ideas in a clear way, as you are doing. But we will be to the ones to listen. Right, 100%. Understand and adapt to themselves to create their trading style, 100%. And this is why I say this all the time, you know, don't just watch me, watch other people, pick and choose what you like, see what works for you. I'm always recommending other people who I see who I like. There are some people that I know that they are literally scamming their because they're new traders, they don't know. And I speak out about it. But yes, this is something that we teach, and because everybody's different, you have to adapt to your own style. Very true. All right, so Cass, we talked about this last time with prices here saying either come down or come up. I didn't put a plan A, plan B, so we don't know what my thought process was at the time. I'm going to clear all this. Thought process was coming up because I had an alert up here. No, I had both. I don't know. I'm not going to waste time on that because we're already towards the very end. Let's see here. And then after that, we're going to all jam out to my new song, which I hope everybody goes to and listens and contributes to the comments, because that does help. Hey, we got Crypto Billy in the house. What's up, Crypto Billy? Oh, hold on. Crypto Billy says, haven't seen you in a while, man. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Oh, Crypto Billy. Every single, it's Friday. Every single Sunday, I try to forward my people to you, but I can't. I asked Jesse to ask you. I don't know if there's like a setting that you changed or what it is, but if you could do that for me, that'd be great, so that I could wrap up my show and then push my people to you. So give you a heads up. All right. Crypto Billy says, how do you model impermanent loss for liquidity providers in a layer 2? Man, a lot of big words. You too smart for me, Billy. Can you dumb this down for me? That's way too smart for me. This is what I do right here. I don't do all this. Look at my crease right here. How do you model? I'm pretty sure Mario can answer this. How do you model implement impermanent loss for liquidity providers in a layer 2 perpetual futures AMM with a non-linear? Now I don't think I've ever cussed on this channel. You just fucking with me now, dude. Crypto Billy fucking with me. Crypto Billy fucking with me. It's like Google, and Crypto Billy, you are the only one who got me to cuss. So that's funny. It's like, what? I can, for me, if I were to ask this question, I would say, Google, give me the most difficult question, like to ask a trade. Man, you got me, man. You got me. You got me. Crypto Billy says, so let's see that was my trading question. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Mark says, just wanted my opinion on dots. Let's see. Billy the legend. Dude, what'd you talk about, Willis? He got me. He got me. That, did y'all see my bro? I was like, what? Oh my gosh. You guys are jokesters in here. Crypto K man, what's up, buddy? Oh my gosh. Crypto Billy. You are the only one to ever get me to cuss on this channel. That question right there was like, Billy, you know, I read that short bus, Billy. My mom said it was a yellow limo. There was only 2 other passengers. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Oh my gosh. That was a good one. I had to give it up to Billy on that. That was a good one. I got bamboozled. I got bamboozled. Giver's game. Good Lord. Giver's game. All right. Dude, you literally pranked me on that. This is a clip. This is a clip right here. You literally pranked me. Wow. Hats off to you, man. It's a good one. Oh my God. Oh, that was a good one. All right. What do I think is going to happen to Cass? It's going to come down. More than likely. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure it will. Nobody knows what's going to happen, but I have a pretty good guess that it's going to come down to about here before coming up and then potentially coming down to here. And then now this is kind of our decision point. Is it going to come up or is it going to come down? Let's see, down, up, down. Is it good? 4 hour. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. I'll go like this. I think it'll do this one and not this one. Oh, this one's a tough one because we got a lot right here. So I'll go to the top and then go in this range for a bit. Okay, so what do I see? I see so I see this. So I see this as a range. It's got like 2 ranges in it. So we'll do that one and then we'll do this one as well. From here. Perfect. Okay. And we'll do this one a lot different color. There we go. So that way you can see where it stops and it comes up and it stops, comes up, stops. So this is our lower range or our higher range. So I don't think it'll do this. If it breaks this level, then this is what it might happen, but I don't think so. And here we have our decision point right here. But in shorter term, I do think it's going to come down and then potentially maybe this weekend do something like this and then eventually go up. So this is my plan A. I'll do this as my plan A. Get out of here. So what I like to do is I like to give you my, oops, what direction I think it might go. plan A. Man, I am so looking forward to clipping that. That's gonna be a highlight reel, a blooper. First time I ever cuss on this channel. Let's see here. CryptoBilly says, I was just messing with you, Joe, since you're always asking people to ask questions. Oh my gosh. That one stumped me hard. I was like, dude, that's crazy. See, Road Dog says, that's more of a DeFi question. Yeah. So my buddy, he used to actually do that. He actually used to provide liquidity for, you know, all these coins that were on dexes, and he made videos on it. It was super complicated, and you know, he had a little super tight range that he would make money in. It was very complicated, but see here. Yeah, very true. True. Okay. Yep. See, rumors say Pistachio has lessons from Joe. No, Picasso. Pistachio. Rumors say Picasso has lessons from Joe. Yes, a lot of drawing, but I think it's gonna come down. I really do. All right, guys, that's it for me. I do have a video. Let's see here. I do have a video that I strongly recommend everybody watch. It's a music video, and it talks about, let's see here. It was a release that I just did. Let's go to playlist, and you can jam out to these songs. It's crypto music, it's hip hop. Let's view the full list. Now, if you want, and I always forget, if you want to listen to all of the songs, I was accused of stealing a chart, and this is a song about that, where it says, you stole my charts, or chart thief, this one right here. So listen to this song, you're gonna love it. Also, I teach you how to trade. I have motivational songs in here, and top-down analysis, at the mercy of price action. Everything I teach, I made it into a song, and there's many more songs to go, but you're gonna find it on Spotify, Amazon Music, everywhere you can listen to music. You're gonna just search Trade Intuition, and you will be surprised at this music. The late Thugalicious, this was funny. This was by BC Poor Corp. He gave me that idea. For this new one, I have Bitcoiners get all the girls. You're a Bitcoiner, watch out. So Bitcoiners get all the girls. This one is it's a very cool song. So I recommend everybody. I'm actually going to share the playlist. So we're going to actually leave here, and here is the playlist. Listen to these songs, and most of them have words, so you can kind of read along with it. But I do thank you very much. We are going to end with Jungle Tactics. This video is going to end in Jungle Tactics. I do thank you guys very much. As always, protect your money, protect your trades. Be careful for the people out there who are trying to bamboozle you. I provide everything for you, and if you want to join my group, this is the offer I have. You can join it. You have access to me almost 24/7. You don't need this to learn. Join me every day. I will show you how to trade. Ask me questions, not like the one Billy did, but ask me questions, and I will help you. I will help you make money. I do thank you guys very much. Let's jam out to Jungle Tactics very quickly, and then we're going to jam out to our crypto music that I put on the playlist. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, as always, let's make this money. Take care, guys.
Jungle temple traders, patient, strong, be like a silent hunter all night long. Wait our turn, don't chase the thrill. Kings of the jungle, patiently waiting for the kill.
Profitable traders never looking for shill. Charting out the jungle, moving steady, never still. New traders chase green candles, but we lay low. Watching price creep, let the weak hands go. Step in too fast, that's a new trader's mistake. Market full of traps, better watch and wait. FOMO got them lost, now they caught in the snare. We sit back, let the prey come near. In the jungle, gotta wait, gotta stalk. New traders take the trade when the fake gurus talk. Patience be the blade cut through the fear. We identify the trend till it's crystal clear. New traders running in, thinking it's a feast. Jumping on the pumps, wondering why the move cease. Short at resistance, long at the floor. New traders buying late, now they crying for more. Price moves like the wind through the trees. Fake outs lurking, gotta move with the breeze. Trade with the trend, yeah, the money gon' flow. Don't rush in, you won't like how it goes. In the jungle, gotta wait, gotta stalk. New traders take the trade when the fake gurus talk. Patience be the blade cut through the fear. We identify the trend till it's crystal clear.
That's right, guys. We identify the trend until it's crystal clear. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys.